Hi Sagittarius, it's Brooke. Welcome back to Nightbird Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for January 1st to January 7th. Happy New Year! I'm changing my format for 2018. I'm bringing back the weekly readings. So here we are, Sagittarius. Happy New Year! And I'm going to be doing a 7-card spread. I've already shuffled and laid them out. But before I begin the reading, I want to mention I'm having a sale all month of January. I didn't tell the other signs. Oops. I'm running a special $20 video readings all month of January, so I failed to mention that to the other signs. So if you can pass that on if you're interested. And thank you so much for joining me. Before I begin the reading, I wanted to throw out some psychic insights that I got while shuffling the cards for Sagittarius for 2018. Sagittarius really made a lot of great strides in 2017, especially with ending or leaving relationships, especially with perhaps starting over or starting again. And 2018 has a quality to it for Sagittarius in the form of starting over with goals. This could be, for many, academically. This could be returning back to college as an adult student or as a working student. This also could mean perhaps learning or relearning a skill that you once did as a career or as a job choice. There seems to be a reset or a regrouping or a resetting of goals for Sagittarius in the year of 2018. There also could be learning a brand new skill, especially when it comes to something, what I'm getting for Sagittarius along the lines of creative projects, learning how to perhaps paint or learning how to knit or learning how to do something with your hands that may just be as a hobby for you, learning how to throw pottery or learning something different, getting into something that you normally haven't taken an interest in previous years. So very much the academics, though, came through for Sagittarius. So let's get started, Sagittarius, and take a look for the first week of January, January 1st to January 7th. Okay, Sagittarius, the first card that's appeared in your theme is a court card, the King of Wands. This is the only court card that has appeared in the spread. The King of Wands could be you, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This could be Sagittarian men. This also can be women, as this is a general reading. Don't come for me. It could be male or female. He is very dynamic. I really attune the King of Wands as being persuasive, charismatic, a great talker. His personality comes through more so than his physical appearance. He has a very commanding presence. He can be very charismatic in the way that he moves. He has a sensuality about him as well. Great talker. He can also sometimes in relationships come across as being a bit too demanding or a bit too much of a miscommunicator, especially in coming across as being like a player. I've seen him shown up like that. But he's at the theme. He's at the start of your week. This could be indicated for Sagittarian men. This could be indicated for Sagittarian women who are involved with Sagittarian men, or this could just be yourselves taking on perhaps a more masculine approach in dealings in the first week of January, okay? And when I say masculine approach, I'm saying taking more of taking more of being in the driver's seat, instead of perhaps being a bit in the background or in the foreground of how your life is running, okay? This also could indicate an actual person. You do have a prominence of Pentacles in the spread coming out of the most recent past. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a time of reflection. This is coming out of the most recent past. You're taking a pause. You're taking stock. You're looking at how far you've come with something. You may have felt like giving it up. You may have thought, well, all my efforts really don't matter. So don't throw yourselves under the bus, Sagittarius, this week. There's something to be gained from this. You have had a lot of successes along the way. They may have been little successes. They may have shown up as successes, but not like a bam. Like when people think of success, they think that when people think of successful people, they do not realize that they stay up all night, or that they work 60 plus hours or more a week on something, or that they've been cultivating and crafting this for years and years and years. So it hasn't been an overnight success for Sagittarius. This is something that you've been working on, that you have been creating for years, okay? So do not give up. Keep going. And this is coming out of the most recent past. Taking a look back at something and seeing how far you have come. The recent energy is the Four of Pentacles. This is very much about wanting to have control through stability, but wanting to gain the means of control by being perhaps a bit possessive. This King of Wands energy could also be coming through as being very possessive. There's a feeling of insecurity, but wanting to gain security. So control of money, control of finance, control of possessions, hiding money, hiding possessions. There also could be a position of, I'm not going to really tell everybody how much I have, or I'm really not going to showcase, or I'm going to downplay how much that I have. So there's this feeling of holding on too tightly to something, okay? And this may be the week for you, Sagittarius, of releasing some of that control, letting someone else perhaps take a little bit out, letting someone else take some of that responsibility for you. The next card that comes up is Death. And Death, very much in the middle part of the reading, tells me during the week there may be an ultimate ending of some kind of this feeling of possessiveness, or this feeling of being controlled by someone or something. It just all of a sudden, out of the blue, unexpectedly, just may stop. And you may be like, is it over? Is it really done? Is this really happening? It's really over. So the Death card is all about major change. This could be endings. This could be new beginnings, okay? This also could be taking you into the next month. You may be fighting this change. There may be resistance to this change, okay? There may be a need to have a lot of control over someone or something because you're not ready for this change going into the first week of the year. The next card next to this, and this also could be dealing with Scorpio energy. I try not to apply astrological personalities to major arcana. This could be, actually, Death is Scorpio. There could be, or is Death Capricorn? I always get Capricorn and Scorpio confused. Whatever. If anybody knows it, comment below. But there's an energy of, I think it's Scorpio. There's an energy of, with Scorpio's negative traits of possession, of jealousy, of wanting to hold on too tightly to someone in a relationship. This could be very applicable to relationships for Sagittarius, but there seems to be a physical transformation, or something's just going to stop, or something's going to end. The next card is Devil. And Devil is very much about being submissive, but also feeling as if you are chained and bound or being controlled or being possessed with something. This could be an addiction. This could be addiction type relationships. This could be coming from narcissistic people. This could be verbal, emotional, physical abuse or abusive tendencies. This also could be dealing with someone who is dealing with alcoholism, drug addiction. So there's an element of dealing with someone this week who is very unstable, who's trying to control Sagittarius in a way that can be through the form of gaslighting. And gaslighting is always about trying to convince you that they said something that you know that they didn't say, and to kind of confuse you about your current reality and situation. There seems to be some sort of emotional manipulation happening for Sagittarius. And it could be coming from the King of Wands, but that could also represent Sagittarius yourselves and trying to gain more control over the situation. The Six of Pentacles comes in. This tells me that with relationships, there's an element of generosity, but it's more of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You do for me and I'll do for you. So there's not an equal balance of give and take. And I'm saying that because of the two major arcanas next to one another. There may be an ending and a new beginning, but you're kind of still dealing with the same type of energy. And that also could represent Capricorn. I try not to throw in astrological personalities, but Capricorn can very much be about being firm and being disciplined and constrictive and very traditional and not letting themselves break out of the box, so to speak, sometimes. Okay, so Capricorn, don't come for me. I keep saying that. The final card we have is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess comes in, Sagittarius. So you instinctively know that this person or situation is very unhealthy. It's crossing boundaries. It's very manipulative. It's also on the brink of emotional, verbal manipulation and abusive tendencies. There is an element of mystery, though, because not everything is being revealed. You may not understand their intention, okay? And the intention could be that some people are just plain crazy. So there's something that, but you're very wise to it, okay? And you also could be having psychic insights about the situation as a whole. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, very much about looking towards the future and making a decision to move away from that element, to move away from that energy, especially going into 2018, especially in the first week of January. So good luck to you, Sagittarius. Keep me posted. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media, as well as my website and my Etsy shop. And I'm having a $20 sale this month. So take care, Sagittarius. Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you soon.